7 knocks on the wooden table. 4 black and white paintings hung on dirty walls. 2 short breaths, and a 4-second break between them. 1 tear going down the girl's cheek. Why can't I stop? Why do I have to do this? It bothers me constantly. My thoughts cannot calm down. I know that I shouldn't. I feel helpless. The only solace, the only way to escape, things that I take away from them. The lift arrived on the 4th floor. Its doors opened, making a terrible sound. They haven't been fixed for many years, just like the rest of this building, forgotten by God. That's not a place where anyone would like to be, but that's the only place where we can feel safe. He offered us a roof over our heads and a community to which we can come back. For the first time in a while, I am not alone. Moreover, I see their wings more often. They spread a sweet smell of freedom while they are moving. After 8 small steps, I found myself in front of my apartment door. I live here, and right next to me live my thoughts. When they knock, I don't open the door. I look at them through the peephole, feeling our intolerance towards each other. She came to me again, asking for help for the 3rd time. I cannot reject her request since I'm hospitable and nice. She introduced herself as Chizuru. She wasn't very talkative. I don't remember how, but her lilac eyes got stuck in my head. I cannot forget about them. But I stabbed her throat with a knife. Exactly 4 times. The knife was covered in lilac, not red. Chizuru asked me to make her some tea, which I did with great pleasure. I wonder, what did she want to talk about? I touched her arm 3 times. I felt I had to do it. 1 touch, more or less. Something scary could have happened. I don't know, I can't explain it. Chizuru asked me, why am I doing that? She's a really interesting person. Why does she want to know that? I knew she did that on purpose. She blinked 3 times, she put her cup down 3 times, she took 3 sips of tea.
Why can't she stop? I want her to get out of my head.
I'm begging! Let it be over! I grabbed a teaspoon, wanting to add some sugar. No, I didn't want to do that. I never liked sugar. It comprised of so many grains. I couldn't count them, which I couldn't stand. Chizuru started crying. I didn't understand why. A teaspoon cannot do any harm, and I had nothing sharp in my hand. I started seeing them. They were perfectly shiny. Her wings were so beautiful. I asked if I could have them, to which Chizuru reacted with fear. I was so close. Just a bit more. Someone started screaming, asking me to stop. I knew everything. There were 3 of them. No, there was 1. Only 1. He was holding a gun, pointing it at me. I saw his police badge. They found me, but he couldn't be a threat to me. His hand was shaking. He didn't know how to kill. He couldn't pull the trigger. He introduced himself as Detective Kitagawa. I recall the way he looked at me. He considered me to be worse than him. I felt it. He told me I'm sick. Allegedly, he just tried to help me. Arithmomania, he said. I know. I knew it very well. I tried to stop counting so many times. I killed 5 boys and then I killed 2 girls. Only that allowed me to cleanse my mind. Numbers created sets, which were interacting with each other. They showed me something I truly wanted, something unrealistic. I was an excellent teacher. My students left proud of everything they accomplished. Will you do the same? I asked him, Looking into his empty eyes, he was on the edge, I knew it. 3 drops of sweat went down his forehead while I was looking at the girl's wings. I was holding them, wanting them to be mine. 1 gunshot. Or 2? 3. I don't know. I wasn't able to determine that. I only saw darkness. All of my thoughts left my apartment, knocking over Detective Kitagawa. The young man threw up, looking at my helpless body. I wasn't there. I was somewhere where I didn't have to worry anymore. Numbers weren't there. They were all gone. I met a familiar face. My dearest sister. Girl with blonde hair and lilac eyes was here once again. She looked at me with remorse. I don't know why. Did she also get betrayed by someone? She told me I hurt her. I would never do that. I loved her. She was my only family. Nevertheless, I killed her. I treated her as a number that became a part of my set. Forgive me, Aki. Our dream cannot come true. Forgive me, Chizuru. I wasn't able to explain that to you. Goodbye, Detective Kitagawa. You will be a great teacher.